Capricorn, hello. What's up, y'all? This is your February 2023 main monthly reading. So, if you would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading, please check the description box of this video and please read it carefully. Keep in mind, there are lots of scammers all over the internet who like to pose as tarot card readers. Don't fall victim to that. Read the description of my videos very carefully if you want a reading. And let's just jump right into this. I'm going to do a quick general outline of past, present, future. Just to kick this off. What's up, y'all? Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you. Quick general outline. Past, present, future. Chariot. That chariot's been jumping out for a few different signs here lately. Okay. I know it jumped out for the Scorpio reading like 100 times. I'm gonna set that off to the side. I'm not gonna speak on that just yet. Other than some of y'all could be dealing with a Cancer, possibly. All right, last one. Woo! There we go. Okay, ooh, the Eight of Wands. All right. Wow, this is I'm gonna have to clarify this. So in the past, it's almost kind of looking like there was something that never really got going between you and somebody. Either A, it never even took liftoff, or B, it just didn't make it to the level you wanted it to. You know, you may have connected with somebody and was hoping that things would move to the next level, and they never did. It's kind of what it's looking like here. I'm gonna have to clarify that here in a minute. Hang on a second. Okay, see, yeah. In the current moment now, I feel like you're kind of trying to do what you can to forget about this. Kind of just trying to move forward. I mean, with the Death card here in the current, see what I'm saying? It could be a Scorpio that you're dealing with, but I do think that you are accepting defeat, basically. Thank you, Julie, for that super chat. Appreciate you. It almost looks, again, it looks kind of like you would really just rather forget that this ever happened. I think deep down inside, though, you are still in love with this person, deep down, at the deepest level. And you may not admit it. Like, you may be mad at me right now for saying that, and that's okay. That happens. I'm going to clarify this past energy because that's not hardly anything there. Hang on. This was a codependency connection. Okay. All right. I don't know who the codependent one was, but I mean, if there's really heavy codependency energy in a connection, that can prevent it from taking liftoff. That can. Creeping up into the future, though, I feel like it feels to me like the next person who's due to come in can't come in until you let go of this. And I mean, really let go of it. I'm talking in here. In here. I'm going to clarify some things. No, never mind. I'm not going to clarify nothing. I want to jump straight in. Let's just go ahead and look at the past person first. If you're not inquiring about the past person, then sit tight. I'll be with you in a minute. But for the Capricorns inquiring about the past person, let's see how this person's feeling. How's the past person feeling about Capricorn? King of Cups reversed. Hang on. And there's that King of Wands again. Isn't that weird? Okay. So they still feel karmically tied to you. They still feel karmically tied to you with the Eight of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune both in the reverse. Could be a Pisces for some of you. I feel like they have attempted to get your attention. They have attempted to get your attention, but they're giving you the silent treatment at the same time. What? With the Magician in the reverse, Were you dealing with somebody that was like really manipulative, by the way? Because that's what this feels. I was about to say that before I even noticed this card here. That feels manipulative as hell. Look, trying to get your attention, but is ignoring you at the same time. Like I'm gonna poke you. I'm gonna poke the bear to try to get a reaction out of you, just so I can ignore your reaction. What in the world? They want you to think they're over this and they've moved forward. What is this, dude? I hope this makes sense because I can't make sense of this at all. That does not make any logical sense. Okay, whatever. Hopefully, usually most of the time when it makes no sense to me, that's when everybody says it makes perfect sense. So I'm just I'm gonna run with that. Let me get a drink of water real quick. All right. Let's see if they're taking any actions. What actions are they taking, if any? Are they taking any action towards Capricorn? Nah. I feel like they're trying to make you feel sorry for them is what they're doing. All right, last one. Nah, their number one priority right now is trying to jump headfirst into something new. That's their only priority right now. They might still attempt to try to get your attention, but I don't think they have good intentions in mind. I don't think they want to hash things out with you. I don't think they want to work on things with you. It's almost like they want to lure you into a trap just so they can start some shit. Devil card, 5 of Wands. That's what it looks like to me. That's what it looks like to me. Yeah, let's get some advice here. What's the advice? Six of Swords. Keep moving forward. Five of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, okay. Okay. So the two of you are still karmically tied. I would right now do the best that you can to try to work on that yourself. Okay. If you struggle with that, you're not going to get like direct communication up front, sitting around waiting on them. If you want direct upfront communication, you're going to have to be the one that does it. But I wouldn't do that right away. I wouldn't do that right away. I would wait, at least wait until you are at a point where you know this person could not trigger you. If you think that they could easily trigger you or get some kind of reaction out of you, don't do it. Don't do it. I would not reach out to this person until you are so solid in your integrity that you could pretty much say what you got to say. And if they try to pull something stupid, it ain't going to work. I would let a little bit more time pass, do a little bit more healing first. Okay. Especially if you are feeling very vulnerable towards this person. All right, let's look at singles. What's happening generally between single Capricorns and the person living in their head rent-free? What's that 10 of Wands all about, dude? Page of Cups reversed. No love offer is being made. This connection's starting to drain you, isn't it? Communication looks good. Communication looks good, but I'm kind of feeling like no love offer is being made here, and that's kind of starting to drain you. I don't know, you have your expectations sit really high for some reason. Now, I don't know if you made that up in your head or if they've been leading you on. That's what I'm having a hard time seeing here. I'm honestly feeling, though, like somebody else is probably going to come in and take their place. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling like. I'm not feeling like anything is happening with this person. No. Page of Cups reversed. This is what, look, this connection's draining you. It's draining you. I think you have your hopes up. I'm going to go ahead and give you the benefit of the doubt, and I'm going to assume they're probably leading you on. Maybe for some of you they're not. I don't know, but I'm feeling like somebody even newer than this person is coming in. I don't feel like this is them because of this Page of Cups reversed. Let's see why. What's going on? What? Could be a Leo for some of you. I got 2 Leo cards here. What's up with this person? What's going on with them? How they feel about you? How do they see you? How do they feel about you? Six of Wands. Two of Cups reversed. Sun card. So they are interested in you. Yeah, they are interested in you. Well, then what the hell's their problem? That's what I thought. See, they're leading you on, aren't they? They are leading you on. That makes sense. I don't understand what their problem is then. Other than that Knight of Wands energy there. This is probably what it is. That's probably what their issue is. You know, flaky, wishy-washy, fickle. You know, I don't know, man. Who has time for flakiness? That's one of my biggest pet peeves. That's just me. I have no time for flakiness. Like, I just don't, man. That's one thing that just irks under my skin more than anything is a fucking flake. I don't know. I'm the type of person that, like, when something comes out of my mouth, it's not random. It's not random. It is a bun that has been baking in the oven for a long time. If I say something, you know? So whenever somebody just says something just to make noise with their mouth and they didn't really think about it, like, man, come on, man. We ain't got no time for that shit. I'm feeling like this person's a flaky ass commitment phobe. That's what it is. They're a flaky ass commitment phobe. Yep. That's what it is. All right, whatever. Let's just jump straight to the advice on this then. Let's see what would be the best way to handle this situation. What would be the best way? Ooh, Wheel of Fortune. I'm going to stick it back in the deck. If it's meant to be in the reading, it will come back out. What's the best way for Capricorn to handle this situation here? Queen of Wands. There it is again. Yo, I knew that was going to happen. Yeah, it's yelling at me. I can already tell you that Wheel of Fortune's coming back out. Yeah, okay. So, like I said, yeah, I had a feeling. Okay, so you know what that means, right? You and this person have a karmic contract. Here we go again. So that's the reason why you feel so connected to this person. The two of you have a karmic contract. Now, what do I mean by that? Unresolved, unfinished business from some previous lifetime. That's all that means. So, it didn't work out in the last lifetime. Doesn't look like it's working out that great in this lifetime either. Not really. The only thing you can do as an individual is just come straight forward and straight out with it. You know, that's all you can really do. It's all you can really do. Some of you may already have. Maybe they're just leading you on. My thing is this: we ain't got no time for games. Ain't got no time for games. We're either doing this or we're not. That's it. That's all there is to it. We're either doing this or we're not. You're either on my team or you're in my way, you know? So if I don't know, I'm just not a big fan of the karma game. I mean, unless we can both play the karma game like mature adults, then okay. But this wishy-washy, maybe not expressing your feelings, beating around the bush, and then you know, I ain't got no time for that. I ain't got time for that shit. No, I would immediately cut energetic ties with this person if I was you. That's just me. That's not the tarot saying this. The only thing that you can do as an individual is just come straight forward, come straight out with it, and be like, "Yo, are we gonna do this or not?" Period. If they're interested in you, but they're too immature to do something about it and, you know, put forth the work and the effort necessary, y'all might not even make a good team anyway, even if you did try it out. I say see what else the universe has in mind for you. That's what I say. That's what I say. Life's too short to sit around and wait for somebody to see your value. If you don't see my value, that's your problem, not mine. All right. Current person. If you are not experiencing any problems or issues with your current person, then this is not for you. Do. Two more. Okay, developing a very negative outlook. The two of you speak a totally different love language, don't you? Y'all don't speak the same language at all. You're about to give up hope on this. God damn, dude. 10 of Swords and 10 of Wands back to back, though. Man, you this close to just giving up hope on this, aren't you? But I don't see you walking away. But you're more than 1 foot out the door. You're more than 1 foot out the door. It's not telling me why. Yeah, you're this close. This close. But it's not telling me why. All it's telling me is that the two of you don't speak the same love language. Now, I know that sounds kind of petty in general, but if you think about it, something like that can really build up and cause major issues over time if it's not put in check. And you know what? I could be wrong, but I would feel safe. I would feel very safe betting that most of the relationships that come crashing down are the result of little teeny weeny petty ass little stupid shit that's been building up over time. Little teeny weeny little petty ass bullshit. The teeniest, weeniest, littlest ass, meaningless over a long period of time, building up and 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 building up, you know? So, okay, let's see how this person feels about you. Let's see how they feel about you. Mm-hmm. Boom, 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 boom. Three of Wands reversed. 2 more. Ten of Swords reverse, Page of Cups reverse, Page of Swords upright. Maybe they just don't know how to communicate their feelings. And you know what I'm kind of feeling like? I'm going to get kind of specific here. They probably never did they? They probably never really knew how to communicate their feelings. So y'all's whole relationship could be based on miscommunications. You know? Like, how many times through how many weeks and months have you assumed something about them that wasn't even true? Or they assumed something about you that wasn't even true? They have a feeling this is going to be coming to an end at any given time. But this person's definitely playing the victim as well. They feel like it's all your fault. This person's very stuck in their ways, very stubborn, very narrow-minded. For some of you too, and this, man, I'm gonna tell you what, every time I fucking read for Capricorn, dude, every time I read for Capricorn, I know there's probably more than one of you who you're probably not hurting too bad in the bank. And that may be one of the main reasons why this person's sticking around. Yep. Okay. Well, let's get that advice. Let's get that advice then. What's the best advice for Capricorn and the current person? Strength card reverse. Don't be afraid to be vulnerable. See, here's the funny thing about it. This is like a paradox. Some people think that being vulnerable is a weakness, but it's really not. As paradoxical as this sounds, when you are emotionally independent enough, you can be vulnerable with anybody and they can't hurt you. It takes a certain level of inner strength and integrity to be able to be vulnerable and not get hurt. See, the people, let's go down that rabbit hole a little bit. The people who get hurt when they're vulnerable, you know what their problem is? They have expectations. They have expectations. They are loving you or doing for you or opening up to you or whatever it is that they're doing with an expectation of something in return. So it's almost like they have ulterior motives from the get-go. I'm only doing this because I expect something in return. See what I'm saying? So when you're operating out of pure love only, then you don't have expectations. Think about that. I don't have expectations. Love pours from me because that's who I am. I don't give a shit what you do in return. You can return it back to me or you can go fuck yourself. I don't really care. It don't matter to me. This is who I am, whether you return me the favor or not. I don't need you to return me the favor. See what I'm saying? You dig it, I'm saying, man. All right. Emperor. All right. So, okay, there's a couple of different, okay, this is split down the middle. For those of you who are just really, really ready to be done with this, The last thing you need to be worried about is a new relationship. The last thing. Now, there's many, many reasons as to why that is, but to summarize it, vibration is the primary law. Attraction is the secondary law. So when you jump straight from one relationship to another, you're jumping into a new relationship on the same vibration. If vibration is the primary law and attraction is the secondary law, and you jump into a new relationship on the same vibration you were on with that person, the likelihood that you're going to repeat that exact same scenario is very, very high. Very, very high. Some people keep meeting the same demon in a different body, and that's the reason why. How many men have you heard say all women are whores? How many women have you heard say all men are trash? Well, you know why they say that? Because they're not changing frequencies. Yeah, you're on a frequency that's attracting whorish women, and until you change frequencies, that's all you're going to experience. You're on the frequency that's attracting all the trashy ass men, and until you change frequencies, that's all you're going to experience. This is why. They're skating through the same frequency, going through person after person after person after person after person. It's like sitting in your car with the radio tuned to 107.7 Top Country Hits and expecting it to start playing R&B music. It ain't going to happen. If you don't like country music, you got to change frequencies. Okay? You see what I'm saying? Swear to God, man. Swear. Now, I think that for those of you who do want this to work out, though, that's probably the first step that you're going to have to take is at least be the first person to take the lead and let your guard down and allow yourself to be vulnerable. But there comes a certain level of emotional integrity involved with that. Yeah, there comes a certain level of that. So I'll be working on that for sure. Definitely. I would. I might clarify this advice spread here because I want to see if I can get something more solid than just like two different groups. But if something similar to that comes back out again, then I'm just going to take it that that's what I'm supposed to say. Let's see. Any more advice? Anything I missed? Anything I missed? Any more advice? Hangman. Okay. Sorry about that. All right. So this is fixable. This is fixable. But in order to see a change, you have to be the change that you want to see. Okay. This is the hard part, especially if you are not the one who is primarily causing the problem. That's when it gets really tricky and really difficult. Because the illusion that built the third dimension, basically, is I didn't do anything wrong, so why should I have to change? This out here is a reflection of what's in here. This is the tricky part. This is where in 2023, you got to really start doing some soul searching and start becoming very, very energetically educated. Monitor your vibration at all times. How about that? Just monitor your frequency. We're all humans. Okay. And I don't know, those of you who have followed me for a while, you may have noticed that I try to make it a really, really, really strong point not to be one of those spiritual public figures who just pretends to be la la la. Oh, you know, they're full of shit. They're full of shit. They're full of shit. Don't. That's not real. Okay. They're full of shit. I'm telling you about real life, walking a real spiritual path, you know? Like we're all humans. None of us have a vibration that is perfect all the time. Okay. I got to do it on a daily basis. What's my vibe like? How am I vibing right now? Damn, my vibe sucks. Okay. So that's my responsibility. What can I do to either A, get my vibe in check, or B, at least go fucking be by myself? Because remember, vibration is the primary law. So if vibration is the primary law and my vibe sucks, I'm a magnet to people, situations, and scenarios that harmoniously resonate with my shitty vibration. So I got to at least go be by myself then until I figure this shit out. So that's what I would start with here. Just monitor your frequency, monitor your vibration. Just do that. And whenever you check yourself and your vibe isn't doing so good, remember, pause. Everybody leave me alone. I got to go get myself in order. Start with that. Start with that. All right. Well, I feel like those were the messages that my Capricorn friends needed to hear. So I am going to go ahead and end this video here. Thank you all again for tuning in and playing along. I greatly appreciate all of the love, support, and positive feedback you guys show me every time I get on here and do this. Makes my job worthwhile here on YouTube, y'all. I greatly appreciate you. Don't forget to check the description of this video if you would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading. And I'm out of here now, y'all. Thanks again for tuning in. I'll see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. Y'all stay blessed.